So thanks again, guys, for joining me. This is the Cats Pajamas casting the SC Reddit Open. This is a quarterfinals match being played on Blistering Sands. Game number 1 of this best of 3. Down here in the bottom left-hand corner of Blistering Sands, we have our pink Zerg player. He is Destiny. His opponent here in the top right-hand corner, who has also not lost a match throughout this entire tournament thus far, is our yellow Protoss player. He is OfSerenity. So Serenity versus Destiny, game 1 on Blistering Sands PvZ matchup. So I hope you guys have enjoyed everything thus far. Big shout out to our sponsors. If you guys want to figure out where the new games are coming and find out more about them, check out newgamesninja.com. Big shout out to the organizers of the tournament as well at screddit.com and starcraft.reddit.com. If you guys are viewing this live, I will have all of these available as video on demands at youtube.com/user/catspajamas.sc2. So Serenity going ahead and scouting at the same time as opponent is. Both players just in that nice stage of the game where they're saving up their minerals. Of course, the pylon went down here at the front of the ramp for Serenity so that he can drop down just a unit, just drop down a gateway and a cybernetic score, and then just a tiny little zealot wall that off. Of course, the unique feature of Blistering Sands, well, there's a couple of different things. One, this is a very attacker-oriented map. If you take a look, in the main, there are a set of destructible rocks. If you take those down as an attacker, you have 2 places you can then access the main. Now, let's say you're attacking here at the destructible rocks, and your attack gets held off a little bit, you want to transition. Well, all you have to do is walk down just a little bit, get to this choke point, and then you're attacking again over here at the natural. Whereas, if it's a defender, you have to walk all the way around outside of the main and back down to the natural. So, it's a very, very attacker-oriented map. We do have an assimilator coming up for of Serenity, whereas Destiny is putting up his pool first, and looks like he's going to drop down his expansion after that before... No, he actually is throwing down his gas right now. So pool, then gas into... Oh no, that gas was just a gas steal going on for Destiny. Back at his opponent's base. We actually have a forge coming up in addition to the gateway for of Serenity. Looks like he's moving forward with his probe as well. See how aggressively he decides to cannon this. Cybernetics core on the way in addition. So, OfSerenity moving back right now, not deciding to throw anything down at the moment. He actually did cancel the forge and decided to put it into a cybernetics core at the back of his base. Destiny does finish that extractor. And it does limit Serenity's options as far as building things here in the very, very near future. So, second gateway coming down. Destiny transitioning. In tech, has a little bit of gas coming up. We'll save that up for his Zergling speed here in the near future. We'll see how quickly he decides to go to a different tech here. Destiny running that queen over. Use that energy instead of a creep tumor for his first set of larvae, of course. And his expansion is almost done, about 95% of the way done. So back here, Serenity is finishing the second gateway. He has a robo coming up in addition, so this is going to be a 2-gate robo build. 1 Zergling already in the base there for Destiny. Going to try and take down this pylon. It's going to force some units to be pulled over. This Zealot is going to have to move out of the way. Unless, of course, he just wants to lose the pylon. But Destiny now running around the base. He does see the robotics facility. He is continuing to drone up while he puts up his own spine crawler, moving out a couple of Zerglings there. But just doing a nice job of droning up to now. He is slightly back in terms of economy, but that will come whenever you have to drop down that early expansion. And Serenity dropping down another gateway. So this is going to be a 3-gate robo build. Pretty aggressive economy off of 1 base. Won't be expanding for a little while. Of course, expansions are pretty hard to take on this map anyway. Now, Destiny does see the proxy pylon. And oh, we already have a warp prism being produced there over at the robotics facility. Warp gate technology is almost done for Serenity. And he does not cancel the pylon, so he is going to lose that. In addition, it appears as though Destiny is putting up his Zergling speed, but not transitioning in tech quite yet, just producing a bunch of Zerglings. Maybe smelling blood at this juncture. So 4 gates, robo now up for Serenity. He does have his warp prism in place. He's going to be putting up an immortal here. Here come the Zerglings for Destiny, going to take some shots at the back rocks. This pylon, of course, will be able to see that the entire way. Destiny is currently up in terms of army, but behind in terms of economy. He is putting up another couple of spine crawlers. That'll be 3 altogether, along with his multiple Zerglings, drones, and layer tech. So layer tech coming up. A Stalker does move up to go ahead and stop the Zerglings from taking down those destructible rocks. Warp Prism has loaded up with a Zealot, a Sentry, and an Immortal, and is currently going to move out. These Zerglings.
Kat, your observing style is really hectic and erratic. Can you just kind of smooth it out?
And so Serenity is going to go ahead and move out with that Warp Prism for the moment. Dropping it down, sending out quite a bit of a rally point there. Going to drop it directly into the domain of Destiny. As at the same time he is going ahead and dropping down his Nexus. So an expansion finally coming up for us, Serenity. Really counting on this to do a lot of damage. Oh, cancels that because a few Zerglings got in here. Immediately going to take out that Zealot. And an Overlord did definitely see that the Warp Prism that was coming in. So these units are not going to be as effective, I think, as OfSerenity would like. Destiny is positioning his Zerglings. He does see all these units move in. Does he feel confident enough to attack this? He does. He is going to lose his Queen. No, he actually gets away with just 21 health left on it. This Immortal going to fall very quickly. Oh, actually gets picked up by the Warp Prism. The Warp Prism is being target fired down by the Queens, but should be able to get away successfully. The Queen's now moving out to drop down some creep tumors. Let's see if this Queen gets... No, there wasn't a Queen over at the natural. So this Warp Prism may land or it may just run out of the way. But at the same time, Destiny is going ahead and running up with his Zerglings. Going to re-deny that expansion one more time. Serenity is going to lose both of these Zealots as well. No! Oh my god! Destiny gets directly into Serenity's base. Trying to take out these Stalkers as quickly as possible. Is this enough Zerglings to handle these? One Stalker goes down, a second Stalker going down as well. Destiny bringing in a lot more Zerglings as well. Gonna take out all of those Zealots. Not a lot left up for Destiny. A few Zealots, but the rest of these Zerglings should be able to come in and do a good bit of damage. They've already depowered the 3 warp gates at the front. That is absolutely huge. The rest of the Zealots are going to follow as well. They're all going down. Serenity still has quite a bit of number of forces left. There is an Immortal left on the field to play, but these Zerglings should be able to make fairly quick work of that. Oh, actually only a few attacking at one time, so that Immortal will stand up for quite a while. Should be able to take down most of those Zerglings. But even then, Serenity still lost quite a bit, and is forced to GG, so Destiny takes game number 1 of this best-of-3 set in the quarterfinals of the SC Reddit Open.